Have you ever stared at your charts for 3 hours straight, watching a candle move up 2 pips, down 2 pips, and back again? You enter a trade and it just sits there. It doesn't hit your stop loss, it doesn't hit your take profit. It just rots. This is the zombie market. And if you're trading during these times, you're basically trying to surf in a bathtub. There are no waves. Now imagine knowing exactly when the tidal wave is coming. Imagine sitting down at your desk for just 2 hours a day, catching the biggest move of the day, and walking away while everyone else is still fighting for scraps. This isn't magic, it's mechanics. The tip is simple. The market moves when money moves. Today, I'm going to teach you the session overlap volume hack. I'm going to show you the exact windows of time where liquidity doubles, volatility spikes, and institutional money steps in. Let's get into it. Before we look at the clock, we have to understand the engine. In trading, volume is fuel. Price action tells you where the market might go, but volume tells you if it actually has the gas to get there. You can have the perfect technical setup, a clean bull flag, a perfect support bounce. But if there's no volume, that pattern is going to fail. It'll just chop you up and waste your time. Here's the hard truth. You cannot move the market. I cannot move the market. Retail traders, the people trading from their laptops, we are basically irrelevant to actual price movement. The only thing that moves price is institutional money. We're talking central banks, hedge funds, and massive companies exchanging billions of dollars. When they're at lunch, the market sleeps. When they're at their desks, the market moves. So the real volume hack isn't some fancy indicator. It's syncing your watch with the work schedule of the biggest banks in the world. The Forex and futures markets are technically open 24 hours a day. But just because the store is open doesn't mean there are customers inside. Think of the market as a global relay race. It starts in Asia, Tokyo, Sydney. The baton gets passed to Europe, London, Frankfurt, and finally the baton is passed to North America, New York, Chicago. Each of these is a session. Asian session, usually lower volatility, consolidation. London session, the trendsetter with high volume. New York session, the volatility king. Most losing traders log on whenever they have free time. Maybe that's 6 p.m. New York time. That is the death zone. The banks in New York are closed, and Tokyo hasn't fully woken up yet. There is zero money moving. So, when is the best time to trade? It's not when one session is open. It's when two of them are open at the exact same time. This is the session overlap. Imagine a highway. At 3 a.m., it's empty. That's a single session. Now imagine rush hour, when the commuters leaving the city are merging with the commuters entering the city. That is the overlap. During an overlap, you have traders from two major financial hubs active simultaneously. Banks in Region A are desperately trying to close their positions for the day. Banks in Region B are aggressively trying to open positions for the day. This creates a friction point, a collision of orders that leads to massive liquidity and, more importantly, directional momentum. There are two major overlaps you need to know, but one of them is the holy grail of day trading. Let's talk about the king of volatility, the London-New York overlap. Depending on daylight savings, this roughly occurs between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why is this the golden window? Because London is the financial capital of the world for Forex, and New York is the financial capital for stocks and commodities. When these two overlap, roughly 70% of all daily volume happens. There's another reason this time is crucial. News. The United States releases its economic data, CPI, NFP, GDP, usually at 8:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. New York time. This acts as a catalyst. London traders see the US news and react. New York traders see the news and react. This creates a trend. If you are a trend trader or a breakout trader, this 4-hour window is the only time you need to look at the charts. If a stock or a currency pair is going to make a 100-pip move, it is almost guaranteed to start during this overlap. Briefly, I want to mention the minor overlap, Tokyo and London. This happens late at night for Americans, roughly 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern. This is often called the London Open. While Tokyo is winding down, London is waking up. The strategy here is different. Usually, the Asian session sets a range, a box. When London opens and overlaps with the end of Asia, you often see the London breakout. Institutional money in Europe looks at the liquidity built up during the quiet Asian session and attacks it. If you're a night owl or live in Europe, catch the overlap when a baton passes from Tokyo to London. So, how do you apply the overlap volume hack tomorrow? Step 1. Audit your time. Go to a website like Forex Factory or TradingView and turn on the session indicators. Look at your losing trades. A huge chunk of them happened when only one session or no session was active. Step 2. The 2-hour rule. Try trading only the first 2 hours of the London-New York overlap, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. EST. Look for the volume spike. Wait for the money to move, then follow it. Remember, trading is a business of efficiency. You don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by the decision. Why fish in an empty pond? Go where the fish are. Go where the volume is. Trade the overlap. Follow the money. Thanks for watching. If you want to master the charts, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next session. You've just seen how trading session overlaps can give you faster moves, cleaner trends, and more opportunities in less time. Now, don't let that edge just stay in your notebook. Put it to work. If you're ready to start applying this overlap strategy live, use the links in the description to set up your account with brokers that actually reward you for getting started. With HFM, using our link, your first trading losses can be covered up to $500. With FBS, our link gives you a 100% deposit bonus. With Okta, trade through our link and you could receive a MacBook laptop. With XM, our link gets you a 100% bonus up to $100. Then, grab the recommended Forex trading books below so you're not just trading more, you're trading smarter, with a real strategy behind every click. Hit the links now, open your account, get your bonuses, and start applying the overlap technique in the markets today. Trading involves risk. Only trade money you can afford to lose. Terms and conditions apply.